We can agree on human rights. And just because you're gay, you should not lose your driver's license. You should not lose your life. You should not, none of these things. And we can stand on this, and we have to come together. Christians who do not agree with you on what you're pushing, and you who don't believe with Christians, we need to come together and say, this cannot happen. I spent one of the most frustrating hours of my life in a meeting. They could not get past the cake. And
that bothers me to no end, Glenn.
I mean, it just showed me that you're not serious. You're not serious. Because cake is cake. At least homosexuals here can get married and they could go buy a cake someplace else. These people are being killed. Where are your priorities?
Yeah, I've never had any trouble obtaining cake. I can tell you that, Glenn and Stu. But what it shows me, and I've been a longtime critic of kind of the progressive LGBT movement for exactly this reason. You know, Trump derangement syndrome is real, guys. I remember after Trump announced this initiative to fight the decriminalization of homosexuality worldwide, it's an initiative led by Ambassador Rick Grinnell. The progressive reaction to it was kind of ridiculous. I mean, one op-ed in Out magazine, an LGBT publication, well, it went viral because it bizarrely argued that Trump's plan to decriminalize homosexuality is an old racist tactic.
Oh, my gosh.
These people are not discussing these issues in good faith, and they're more interested in weaponizing them for political purposes than actually coming together and getting things done, and that's a shame.
And where has Donald Trump ever given any indication that he was anti-homosexual? Ever?
I think as far as Republican presidents go, he is, on issues of gay rights, definitely the best that I've ever known. In fact, I mean, he came into the Oval Office with a neutral position on same-sex marriage, right? States should have the right to legalize it. It's settled law. That's better than what Barack Obama was saying in 2008. So I give him credit on that, even if he does in general, have some positions maybe I wouldn't personally agree with.
On homosexual rights?
No, but
okay.
I do think some of his stances on transgender issues are more controversial. But I think on gay rights, he absolutely has been probably the best president in modern history. Definitely the best Republican.
So Brad, what do you suggest that people do?
So I think that we can all do something to stop these atrocities that are going on in Brunei and going on in 71 other countries, regardless of our partisan feelings. One thing you can do is you can support President Trump's initiative, right? He's already taking diplomatic steps to punish countries that are violating the human rights of gay people. Look at how tough he's been on Iran. Iran is one of the worst countries in the world to be gay, and he's taken all sorts of diplomatic actions against them. Another thing we can do is boycott the American hotels that Brunei actually owns. The Brunei Sultan and royal family own a number of hotels in America.
What are they?
So I don't have a list in front of me, but you can actually go to George Clooney's Twitter account, and he's tweeted them all out. I wouldn't normally be, I think, allies with George Clooney, but hey, that shows you how we should all be able to come together on this. Another thing I would encourage people to do is to donate to the charity Rainbow Road. A lot of these LGBT charities are extremely political, extremely partisan. Rainbow Road is not one of those. What they do is they help LGBT people escape and flee countries where their lives are in danger from oppressive governments. So most importantly, I think everyone's just got to love thy neighbor, you know, and embrace an attitude of human dignity and mutual tolerance.
I feel like this is a little bit too heavy an issue to ask this question, but do you think the NASA photo was faked with a glazed donut?
Well, I haven't seen the rest of your show yet, so I haven't seen the hard evidence.
Brad, when you see it, if we can get it right, do we have the first photo? Let's bring up the first photo. Bring up the first photo.
Okay.
Okay, now see, it doesn't work.
Oh, no, it's closer than I thought it would be, though. I mean,
yeah, but
it's not right. You're right. It's not
right. It's not right.